Hello everybody, my name is Laura. Welcome to my channel. Have Coloring Books Will Travel. I'm happy to have you here today. Today I'm doing a continuation of the color by number in this Bob Ross book using Meeden Traveler Colors watercolor. I'm working on page 87. So yeah, I hope to get it finished today. I've been having trouble with my phone this past week. The latest video that I posted actually took me a week to post it, so I hope that I don't have any problems with my phone while I'm painting here. So let me just get more organized on my desk. Okay, so you guys can see the work in progress so far. Again, this is my first time doing watercolor painting in this book. Okay, the paper is really thick, so it seems to be taking really well. Yeah, so I'm excited to get this finished today, hopefully. So I've done a lot of colors on here that weren't the exact color on the color key, just because I'm not really good at mixing colors at the moment. It's because I'm still learning. But so what I do is I try to pick one that's pretty close, or just change it up altogether. So this set is a little bit wet still from when I used it last. So I always have a cloth handy. So yeah. Sorry, my cat is whining and meowing a little bit today. So if you're a regular subscriber, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back and watching my video. If you're new here and you're watching my videos for the first time, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I think I'm gonna do number 14, which is emerald, which I used the color emerald on a different color, so on a different one. So not sure which one I want to use now. So I think I'm going to try this one down here. I'm not sure. Hang on, guys. I got to get a watercolor notepad, or just a notepad, because I just want to check out the color. Okay, hang on. I want to check out the color on a piece of paper before I put it in the book to make sure that I didn't use that color already. So I always, like, I don't really care, like, I don't want that just sprayed on here. So I just spray it on here. I'm going to try this color right here. So I just want to, and I use Meeden water brushes, okay? Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Oh. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide which one that I want to use. I think it's this one, and it's still wet from last time I used it. So okay, so let's check out this color. Actually, I don't think I used this color. So I'm going to use this color for 14, okay? Okay, let's get started here. And if I did end up using the color already, if it turns out when it dries, to me it's not that big of a deal. You know, that's what coloring and stuff is all about. It's just being creative and doing your own thing and the way that you like it. I'll be right back, you guys. I just want to blow my nose, but I don't want to blow my nose on camera. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Because I also didn't want to sniff to you on camera all the time. Right? Okay, just want to make sure we're filming properly. Because like I said, I was having problems all week with my phone. So finally my video uploaded yesterday. I think it was a combination of both. Like it was a combination of both my phone and YouTube. Because it took them a while to like yesterday to upload the video. Pretty much took all day. Like it was just sitting there waiting to finally be processed, and then about, I don't know, 7 o'clock last night it finally was released, so I was happy about that. Okay. I don't know about you guys, how the weather is near you, but we've been having really nice weather here in BC lately, and today is supposed to be really rainy. So oops, I fluffed up there. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to color that all green. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, that should have been blue there, but you know what? I'm just going to color it all green. Because this is actually a tree stump here, I just noticed. And that's funny, because I never noticed that before. Because this spot is all white, it doesn't have a number on it. So now I'm going to try to paint with this without getting it on my arm or my hands today. Yeah, I'm happy to be filming again. It was kind of frustrating all week having to deal with that. Eventually I want to get a proper camera. Proper camera for filming, so for now I have to use my phone. I purchased a set of Mead gouache paints, which I'm gonna open up and swatch out on my channel, so watch for that video. I also purchased Chromatech, I believe it's called, watercolor pens. And I've already tried them out in a picture, which I will show you guys when I show them on my channel. The picture turned out gorgeous with the paints. And I will show you the swatch card and everything. And again, I am thinking I might color another one of these pages, but I'll use different, like I want to do one page in gouache and one page in the Chromatech pens, which would be really nice. They are gorgeous, and I have never worked with gouache before, so that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. So I'm just trying to not see, I just stuck my finger in it right when I was just going to say I don't want to stick my finger or my arm in anything. That's you know, what happens when you color as well. Like sometimes I can't figure out how I got let's say, how did I get marker on my arm, right? Or how did I get it like on here on top of my hand, like, and a lot of times it'll be on my fingers, so you know. Yeah, so this does dry relatively quickly. So as long as I don't put on too much paint. So what I want to do to a couple of these spaces after is I just want to see if I go over this area with just a wet water pen and see if there's a different effect. If there's not a different effect, then I will just call the page complete. But if there is a different effect, I might want to go over like all the colors and just see how it works, right? Okay, so that looks like that's all the 14s. So now I'm going to do 16, which is right over here. And 16 is a evergreen color. Which maybe I will use this one, which might be something similar to this, which wouldn't really matter to me. Because again, like I didn't write down what areas, what colors I used on what areas. Because a lot of times I usually finish up, I try to finish up the area as the best as I can, and then again, you guys, like this isn't proper watercolor paper, so if they came out with a Bob Ross book with watercolor paper, this page would turn out way different. Okay, so that's good for the 16. Wasn't much there. So it looks like I have 29, 32, 31, and 1 left. So I'm going to do 1 because it's only, and for 1 I'm going to use this one. Yeah, the tip looks a little dirty, but it's just stained now, so, and 1 is brick red. I don't think I have a brick red. Oh, maybe. Let's see here. Let's try this red up here. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water to it because I don't need much, so I don't really want to spray it. Well, that's not exactly that color, but I mean, I could add a brown to it, which I might do, but we will see. And while we're at it, I'm just gonna do this to some of the while I have my okay, let me see, do I have a brown? Yeah, okay, so let me just see if I add a little bit of brown to it, if it makes much of a difference. So this is the brown I'm using right here. Yeah, that's really wet, so that's going to take a bit to dry. There we go. Alrighty. I kind of want it to dry really quickly so that I don't put my arm in it. Actually, what do you think, you guys? Does that look better with the brown added to it? I think so. But I see that I want to... There we go. Okay. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty on this page. It looks good so far. 29 is a cocoa color. Okay. I just want to check what the other colors are. 31 is sepia and 32 is warm gray. So you know what, you guys? I think I'm going to do gray first, actually, because just because I have to do two browns in a row, so might as well do the gray. So I added a bit of water to the gray here. And yeah, like there's only limited colors in this palette, so I kind of just do with what I have. Like I said earlier, I have to practice color mixing. I'm pretty sure I can go on YouTube and find some videos on color mixing, on what colors to use to get a certain color. What, Freddie? Yeah, hi. What's going on? Mommy's filming. I'm almost done filming this video. Yeah. Meow. What's going on? Why don't you go up on the windowsill and look at the birds? One thing I don't like about filming with my camera is that sorry, filming with my phone is that Apple doesn't have a pause feature where I could pause the video and then come back. I would have to stop the video and then like do a like a continuation part 2 or whatever. By the way, you guys, I think this is part 4. I'm not quite sure. But like I said, hello, don't step on the wet part. Don't step on the wet part. Where was I? Yeah, so they don't have a pause feature, and then I, what did you do? Huh? What did you do? No, that bag's not for you. No, not for you. Okay, when you come through here, don't step in the wet part. Don't step in the wet part. So when he walked by, I stuck my hand in the gray there, so, because it's still wet. The reason why I want to try like gouache and the watercolor pens is because I want to see how they react to this paper, right? Because it's not, like I said, it's not watercolor paper. So, I mean, this set did pretty good so far. It warped the page a little bit in the back, but not bad. Because the paper is so thick. And I think when they made this book, they had that intention, like maybe maybe people might use watercolor. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look up on Amazon and see if there's a watercolor color by number, like watercolor book by him. Because maybe this one is in watercolor. I just haven't like thought about it before. Yeah, we're coming down to the nitty-gritty here now. I'm still filming, good, unless my cat bumped something. No, I'm still filming. It was nice that he made a little appearance. He just wanted to check out what I was doing. That's why he was meowing or whining a little bit there, because he wanted to see what I was doing. That's my boy Freddie that you guys saw. He just turned 2 on this past Wednesday. So he's still a youth. So I guess that means he's still going to be a troublemaker, I'm assuming. Okay, so that looks like all the 32s. So now we just need some browns here. Okay. Alrighty, let me take a look at this. So 29's only got one number. And 29 is a cocoa color. So... which kind of looks like that brown that I used up here, which is this one. I feel like I'm holding one of those paint, you know, those paint palettes that you put your thumb through. So it kind of gives, you know, makes me feel that effect that that's what I'm doing when I'm holding it. Okay, there we go. And number 31 is sepia, which is a darker brown. So which one should I use, you guys? I think I'm going to use this one right here. So add some water to it and let it sit for a second. So in the back of the book, along with, and the front of the book actually, along with this color key. So the color key is only in the back of the book, but in the front of the book and the back of the book are all the thumbnails of all these pictures on how they should look. I don't usually look at them unless I'm really, really confused on a, like what color this space should be here, you know what I mean? Then I'll look at the picture, but otherwise I never look at them. I just kind of do my own thing on the page. So I'm not going to show you guys a thumbnail because then you guys are going to see like all the other pictures and I don't want to spoil it for you guys in case you plan on buying this book. Okay. So I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Still recording. Good. All right, you guys. Ta-da! So I'm just going to put these paints to the side for a second. Because like I said, what I want to do now is once the page dries, then I'm going to just go over some parts with water and just see if it... Actually, you know what? I can do that while it's still wet, actually. Okay, let me try this part right here. See if anything, if it gives any different effect. So with these paint, like what I did is I used it pretty much straight out of the palette. You can like use the actual, because this thing comes with like a palette where you can mix colors in. You could actually put the color on here and add water to it. I didn't do that with this one. I did that here because I didn't have what do you call it? Like this color blue in my palette, and that's why this blue looks a little bit lighter. But it doesn't look like it's doing any more effect, different effect. Whoa, sorry, I just dropped it. It's not doing any different effect than, sorry that you guys saw my dirty towel there. It's not doing any different effect by me adding water to it when it's dry. So I think that's, I'm going to call it the end of this this page here. So again, you guys, so this is from the Bob Ross color by number book, and I used Mead Watercolor Travel watercolors. Okay, you can find it on Amazon. And again, I used I'm just gonna put the lids back on these if I can find them. I will do that after the video. So I did use, I have three, it came with these 3 sizes of water brushes. Okay. And with that being said, I'm going to call it a video. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Love and hugs to all. See you in the next video. Bye for now.